Hi, this is Richard Quek here. Welcome to another session of my video. In today's session, I would like to talk about network marketing, and the topic is why you need a system in network marketing. Now, if you are involved with network marketing and you want to become very successful and build a huge organization that is long-lasting, then you need to have a system. Do you agree with me? In network marketing, a lot of people just do it out of excitement and they don't have a proper system. So if you don't have a proper system, the chances is that, you may go up in your business, move up in your business, but at the end of the day, when you face challenges and objection, your business will decline. And after that, you can even disappear from the business. Okay? Now, let's talk about system. Now, I'm sure you heard of McDonald's, right? McDonald's doesn't sell the best burger in town, that's for sure. But you realize that they sell the most burger compared to other companies in the world. They sell the most burger. But the burger is not as tasty as some of the other burgers outside there. Alright? Now, why is it that McDonald's can sell so many burgers in the whole world? Very simple. It's because they have a proper system. Alright? They have a proper system. That is why the founder of McDonald's, although Ray Kroc, alright, although he's already dead and gone, but the business of McDonald's is still flourishing throughout the whole world because it follows the system. It doesn't follow the owner of the business, okay? So it's important to have a proper system. Now, if you look at McDonald's, right, everything is the same, all right? If you go from far, you know it's McDonald's by looking at the golden arch, the logo, right? When you go inside there, you know that, the arrangement, where the fries are located and so on, how they cook the burger and so on, is all standardized, all right? That means in every single McDonald's store throughout the whole world, if you go in, you have the same type of experience, all right? That is why having a proper system is so important, not only for franchising like McDonald's, but also for network marketing. You see, I realize that a lot of people do not have a proper system. That's why they struggle in network marketing. This is the reality of the case, all right? You need to have a proper system. Now, you see, I always explain having a proper system is like if I put you in the middle of the jungle, all right? It is a very thick jungle, and I direct you from point A, where you are now. I ask you to walk to point B on the other end of the jungle. How many people can move from the jungle from point A and get to point B? I'm sure most of the people are going to get lost because it is a thick jungle, right? So if you don't have a proper system, this is what is going to happen. You're going to lose your way all the way and you can't find point B, all right? Now, what happens if I tell you now, I create a pathway, all right, a pathway from point A to point B. Although it is the same jungle, all right, I tell you, in order to get to point B, you just follow this path. Now, what is the chances of reaching point B? Of course, the chance is much higher because there is a pathway that leads to point B. A system is similar like that. If you have a proper system, then your people are going to be able to follow the pathway and achieve a certain degree of success, all right? I'm not saying having a proper system can be 100% success as well, but then it depends on the system, all right? But it's better than not having a system whatsoever, all right? Now, let's have a look at what is required to have a system. Number one, you need to have resources, all right? You need to have resources. You need to have tools, all right? You need to have resources and tools. So basically, to have a proper system, you need to have the tools and resources that are in place, okay? What are all these resources? It could be prospecting tools, all right? It could be presentation slide. It could be documentation, especially how to do certain things, all right? How to do this, how to do an effective meeting, how to do prospecting, and so on. So there must be proper resources that is in the system when somebody join in, they are new, they will be able to just follow what is in the documentation, all right, what is in the resources there, all right. So it's so important to be able to have all the ready resources there. Like example, in my team, I have got what we call the DBN SOS, Standard Operating System, because when people come in, all right, the system is all in place. All they need to do is have access to it. They will learn on their own, all right. They can learn on their own, even doing from home, all right. So it's important to have a proper resources available to the people, all right. Number two, you need to have a DMO. What is DMO? Daily Method of Operation, because when people come into network marketing, most of them do not know what to do. So you have a daily method of operation which tell them what to do every single day. All right, what to do every single day. All right, it could be, like my case, I have mindset every single day. When they start the day, they do mindset training first. All right, mindset training, because I believe that mindset is very important, all right. Then after that, they do activities, all right. Activities is what is going to move the business. Activities in terms of prospecting, connecting with people on social media like Facebook and LinkedIn, and then communicating with these people and so on. So basically, you need to have a daily method of operation whereby your people will know what to do, all right. Because most people, when they come in, they are lost. They don't know how to start. They have to be led by the hand to move on. All right. So with a daily method of operation, then they will be able to follow through. Okay. So that is so important. That is why having a proper system is important, because a lot of people who come into network marketing, most of them do not know much about network marketing at all. So if they do not know, how do they proceed? How can they become successful if they don't even know how to start? So you have to have a proper system in place, all right? Now, as you know, in network marketing, duplication is very, very important, all right? Duplication is important. What you learn, you teach, all right? Duplication is learn and teach, learn and teach. So basically, what requires a proper duplication or an effective duplication? There are three things. Okay, for effective duplication, number one, you need to have a system, which we just covered there, all right? You need to have a proper system so that new people come in, they know what to do, okay? Number two, the system must be simple, all right? It must be simple. It cannot be overwhelming. If you give them too much or advanced information, then the new people are going to get lost. So it must be simple that, anybody come in, not only professional people, but even a housewife who come in can follow it because the system is simple. All right, so you got to make a system that is simple, that everyone, regardless of their qualification, regardless of their experience, they can follow properly. Okay, that is what is important. It must be simple, because sometimes you don't overwhelm the prospect. All right, if you talk about all the advanced, a lot of people, they like to talk about the marketing plan, right? A to Z, everything there. Hey, come on, for new people, when you talk to them, they get overwhelmed. They won't be able to take it. All right, talk about the first few levels. That's all. Make it simple. All right, and once they understand that, then move on to the next level and next level. All right, don't people get scared when you overwhelm them. That is one of the reasons why people quit. All right, because too much information overload. You got to give them bit by bit. All right, so you must have a simple system telling them what to do. All right, very simple. Now, the last one that is important for effective duplication is everything must be the same. That means everybody in your team will follow the same system. All right, let's say prospecting file. It must be the same. All right, if you have 37 slides, it must be 37 slides. Whether in Malaysia or in Indonesia or any part of the country, it must all be the same. Because, it's so important. Look at McDonald's, all right? Whether you go to Thailand, you go to Indonesia, you go to any country in the world, it's all the same because they have a proper system, all right? So it's important in the network marketing as well. Wherever you conduct business, everything must be the same. I remember years ago, when I was in my previous company, all right, I remember when I do prospecting, I have got a slide. I got a set of prospecting slide that is this thick, all right, and then my wife will have another set of prospecting material that is even thicker. So it's all not the same. There's no duplication whatsoever. You know why? Because it must be the same. You see, I give you an example in my system, all right? I do a presentation, all right? I do not know Mandarin. Frankly speaking, I don't know how to read or speak in Mandarin, okay? Now, if I see a Mandarin presentation slide, I will be able to explain it, even though I cannot read. You know why? Because the English version is all the same. All right, so if I gone through the English one all the same, I see the Chinese one, by looking at the pictures, the slide, I will be able to explain as well. That is what duplication is about. I hope you are beginning to understand that. A lot of people, without duplication or without a proper system, the business is going to collapse. It's not going to be long lasting. You know why? I noticed over the years, a lot of people do business out of excitement. Now, you and I know excitement doesn't last, okay? When they first join, they're excited. They talk to everyone. They talk to here, they talk to their auntie, their uncle, their brother, the sister. They talk to everyone. And the business will go up, that's for sure. Then what happens when they meet with challenges and obstacles and so on? Well, they get discouraged and so on. That's it. The business will go down. But with a proper system, remember, without you present, the system runs on its own. Just like I talk about McDonald's, the founder, Ray Kroc, is already not around. But McDonald's is still growing. Why? The system is on its own. It will grow even without you being present. That is what's important. Because why? Why do you join network marketing? We join network marketing because we want to have passive income, residual income. All right, in the future, when you don't work, the business will still run. You still earn income from the business. So if you don't have a proper system, your business is not going to be long lasting. So it's important to have a proper system. Okay, everybody will have their own system. Remember that, all right? You cannot say, I don't want to have a system because, everybody is having their own system. No, you must have for your own team. If your upline leader don't have a system, well, it's very sad, right? You got to create a system for your team. That's for sure. All right, like myself, frankly speaking, all right, my upline is, my sponsor is not from Malaysia, he's from somewhere else. All right, so when I first started, there was no proper system, but over the years, I have to create my own system for my people. All right, now I got businesses throughout Asia. All right, so basically, I need to create a system for them everywhere. All right, of course, when I talk about system in different country, all right, the language is different, but everything is exactly the same. The presentation slide and everything should be the same. Only thing, the language is different. There should not be any changes whatsoever. If there are changes, put this way, all right, I know of people, let's say example, I've got 37 slides. All right, in my presentation, I got 37 slides. And if they think, wow, the 37 slide is not good enough, then they add 3 extra slides. All right, then you know what happened? Okay, the leaders saw that, they have 3 more slides extra. The leader will come up with 5 extra slides. So at the end of the day, there's no proper system. The system go haywire. So it must be important to have a system, and not only having a system, but follow closely the system. I know a lot of people who have already got experience in network marketing, especially, right? They pick and choose. Okay, I only want this part of the system, that part of the system. That one I don't want. No, you got to take every single thing. Just like if you want to have a jigsaw puzzle, all right, to create a picture, you got to put in all the pieces so that it fit together and it become a nice picture. But if a few pieces of the jigsaw puzzle are missing, it doesn't look nice because it's not a complete picture. Is that true? So a system is the same thing. You cannot pick and choose what you want to do. You got to follow the whole simple thing. That is why you got to make it as simple as possible. Okay? Now, for those people who do not know much about system and so on, maybe if you want to get my advice and so on, you are free to message me and so on. I'll be free to advise you on that, okay? Because I have been in this business for many years. In fact, I've been in network marketing for more than 25 years now, and I have created a proper system along the way, and now, we are still improving on it. It's not dead, by the way. A system is not dead. As time changes, we have to improve on it. Previously, there was no internet, there was no social media, but today, we have internet, we have social media, and so on, So we have to improve on it, and as we go along, we have to improve it, okay? So I hope you learned something here. Alright, and if you like what you see and hear, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. Alright, and if you are on YouTube, please follow me or subscribe to my channel. Now, I would like to remind you again, this is only my opinion. Alright, this is only my opinion, my personal opinion. If you think that it is good, you know, follow it. If you think it's no good, it's no problem with me whatsoever. You can discard it, no problem. Okay. Once again, I thank you for your time that you spent with me here. Today is Saturday in Malaysia here. Tomorrow is already weekend. I wish you a nice weekend. Have a great weekend, and you know, and I will see you again on Monday then. Okay. So this is Richard Quek here from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.